Epicality, we brought a special guest.
Yay!
Hi!
This is our friend Abby.
Yay!
And this week we went to see the movie Bridesmaids, which is about a girl who is invited to be the maid of honor at her best friend's wedding. And they've been best friends for a really long time. So it's about her journey and how their relationship changes.
My expectations of this movie, I thought it would be kind of funny, but I was nervous because I'm not into too raunchy of comedy, so I was hoping it would be okay.
Alright, I quite frankly love SNL, and this is an SNL movie, and so I had pretty high expectations. I thought it was going to be funny, hilarious, kind of dirty at parts, but yeah.
I didn't really have that many expectations of this movie. Abby's friend said it was funny, so I hoped it was going to be funny.
The main character of this movie, I felt so bad for her. She was played by Kristen Wiig, and like her whole life was super depressing. Like everything she tries fails, and it's just so sad.
And she makes a fool out of herself the whole time.
Yeah.
The main redeeming character of this movie is Rhodes, who we don't know who plays him, but do we ever really know who plays the main guy?
No, but we like him.
No, we liked him a lot. He was a very cute guy. He was pretty much, for me, the only redeeming part about this movie.
Alright, and I personally loved the character Megan. She was another one of the bridesmaids. She's played by Melissa McCartney. Okay, I do actually know people who play these roles. And if you know Melissa McCartney, she's from Gilmore Girls. She played Suki, and she also plays Molly in the new show Mike and Molly. Yeah, and quite honestly, I thought that she was hilarious. I mean, she brought a great humor to it, I thought.
Very different energy.
Very different energy, and if you're into the kind of humor that she was doing, you'll find it hilarious.
Yes.
Other characters in this movie, Helen, which is the other main bridesmaid girl that kind of, you know...
She's the villain.
She's the villain of the movie. I did not like her at all. I did not like any of the bridesmaids other than the main girl at all. A lot of the comedy for me was immature and not good.
Katie feels really strongly about this.
Yeah.
I personally really enjoyed this show. I thought that it had a lot of great humor, but I have kind of a sick sense of humor anyways. So there was, I thought that it was really good. I thought that the, just the character interactions that they had, especially between the main bridesmaid, the maid of honor, and the bride, just kind of thinking about what they're going through in their lives. Katie obviously has other feelings about it, but I found it something that I can really relate to, because I've been a bridesmaid before, and I'm going to be a bridesmaid again, and it's something that you really think about, you know, when you're being a bridesmaid and your friends are getting married, and you're like, are we going to stay friends after this? Are we not? What's going to happen? And I love a good poop joke. Just going to throw that out there.
I liked it a lot. It was really funny. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite movie of all time, but I liked it. Some of the parts were really crude, and I was just like, oh, dear Lord. But I liked it, and I was still okay with it. Probably shouldn't have been. I felt really bad. I was like, oh no.
Listen, this is going to be my bridal party, just so you know.
High five.
Oh, yes. So they liked this movie. I personally did not enjoy this movie. You probably couldn't pay me to go see this movie again. It made me want to vomit. It also had me thinking throughout the entire movie too much information. Things that I didn't want to know or see happened and did not enjoy.
No, a lot of the jokes did go on a little long.
Yeah. Yes, everything was very immature, and for me the humor was not funny at all.
Here's my assessment of it. Here's my assessment of it. If you as a woman liked The Hangover, because there's a lot that goes on in The Hangover. If you liked The Hangover, I feel as though this is like the women's version of The Hangover. So, yay. True feelings about this show, because it's really funny.
I really did not. I did not enjoy this movie. First of all, it starts out with the girl having sex.
A lot of it.
A lot. Awesome. A lot of awkward sex.
Position about same guy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just a lot of strange positions.
Yeah, that's how the movie starts out. So all of a sudden it's like awesome. Then it moves to everyone puking on each other and pooping in really random, horrible places. Come on, again. Sink in the road. Come on, great. No, thank you. I seriously was gonna vomit in the movie theater. I was very grossed out. I had a bucket. Right? Your sister had a bucket right next to you. I did not want to have to use the bucket. immature jokes of them trying to upstage each other while they're doing their speeches. That went on way too long.
Yes.
I agree with you. That went on
So
too
there
long.
were not very many redeeming qualities to this movie other than
The Irishman.
cop.
He was so
No,
precious.
okay.
I love the
Drunken
Irishman.
highness on the plane and she gets arrested by the sky marshal who's not the sky marshal, but he is? That's funny! That's funny!
So now for our overall rating, we're gonna have to turn to our
Meter of Epicality!